Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. If you want to learn more about rare paper money and coins, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos I'm putting out here. Let's jump right into 10 pennies worth a fortune. First up, we have a 1969S 1 cent double die Lincoln penny here. This one graded by PCGS, a mint state 64 red. The big thing on these coins right here is the double die that's happening. And by double die, I mean look at Liberty, look at In God We Trust, and look at a little bit of the date. Pretty much what you're going to be seeing is a doubling that's happening. Make sure to keep an eye out for this. It can happen on both the front and the back. This one sold for a crazy amount of money, $126,000. This one sold for so much money because of how rare it is, because it was graded very high by PCGS and it has that double die. If you can find the same coin in your pocket change, what you're looking for is the doubling on the dies. So even if you find this coin in lower condition, lower grade, it's more beat up, but it has this doubling of the die, you can still have a coin that's worth a lot of money. This next coin right here is just absolutely beautiful. Look at this. This is a 1955 1 cent double dyed obverse graded by PCGS in MS64, which is mint state. Remember, the highest grade possible to get is a 70. So this is getting really close, but look how obvious this double die is on the front. A lot of the time when coins are double dyed, it's not this dramatic, it's not this obvious. So you're gonna need some sort of loop, some sort of magnification if you're looking through your coins to see if you can see double dies. This one sold for $6,400. Essentially, the more dramatic the doubling is, the more money it's gonna be worth. So make sure you keep an eye out for these. Here we have a pretty older coin right here. This is a 1926S 1 cent graded by PCGS, a mint state 65 red. Now the reason this one sold for $102,000 is because it is the finest known graded example, but this coin in lower grade is still going to be worth a lot of money. So if you find a 1926S penny, it could be worth a lot of money, especially if the condition calls for it. So this one actually blew my mind of how much it actually sold for. This is a 1995 penny. So that was not that long ago at all. As you look, a lot of the coins I make videos of, they're really old. They're older coins that you can still find in your pocket change, but this one is a 1995. It's really new. The biggest reason this sold for over $5,000 is because of two things. One, it's a double die obverse. So obverse meaning the front of the coin. Double die meaning that some of the text has been double struck. If you look on this example, you can just barely see that Liberty is double struck. And it was graded by PCGS, a mint state 69. Remember I was telling you the highest grade you can get is 70? That is literally one grade away from 70. If this coin got graded at mint state 70, it would easily double or triple the price of $5,000. Someone who doesn't know what they're looking at will look at this coin and say, oh my gosh, like look at this beat up coin. It has a big gash right through the face. There's scuff marks, there's dents on the edges. But someone who knows what they're looking for will see this coin and understand why it is so valuable. This one, you won't believe me, this one sold for $88,000. Now you may be asking yourself, why did this 1943 1 cent Lincoln head penny sell for so much? I will tell you, it was struck on a copper planchet. Almost every penny you see from 1943 should be struck on a steel planchet, not a copper one like this. And the main reason this happened was because the US was going through war. Copper was so scarce during this time, they needed it for ammunition. So if you have a 1943 copper struck planchet, this is an error. This is considered an error because it should have never happened. You may have something very valuable even if it's in low condition. So it's very possible that you could find one of these out in circulation. It is rare. It is pretty much the holy grail when it comes to errors. Here's a pretty coin. This is a 1912 1 cent penny here. This one was graded by PCGS, a PR 65. So this one was graded so high and it looks so nice for a 1912. That's why this coin sold for over $5,000. For this 1912 coin that you can find out in circulation, you just got to make sure that if you find one that's in good condition, it is worth sending off to get graded and it will be worth more money that way. Here we have a 1925D. The D mint mark stands for Denver, graded by PCGS, a mint state 66 red. Because this coin is graded so high, that's why it sold for almost $75,000. That's absolutely mind-blowing for a Lincoln head penny like this. Absolutely crazy. Let's hop right into this next one. This is a 1913S. The S stands for San Francisco. This one was also graded by PCGS, a mint state 66, so another big graded coin, and that's why this one brought $63,000. Absolutely mind-blowing. Here we have a 1944D struck on a zinc plated steel planchet. It's also damaged, as you can see at the bottom. There's some gashes, but that damage down there is not holding it back from selling from the actual sale price in auction, which brought just over $10,000. So this coin is considered an error. It should have been struck on a copper planchet, but the mint accidentally struck it on a zinc planchet, and that is why this one brought so much money in auction. Here we have a 1926S graded by PCGS, a mint state 65. You're not going to believe how much this one sold for. So it's going to be pretty common for you to find a 1926S because there were 4.5 million pieces minted. But what makes this one so rare is that it's in mint state, meaning that it is pretty much uncirculated. Not many people have had their hands on this coin at all, and that is why it graded so high, and that's why this one sold for $149,000. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and look at the videos on the screen. We got plenty more videos. Check out the videos on the channel, and see you in the next one.